Most people only think of income as their paycheck, but wealth builders think in layers. In today's video, we break down the 6 different levels of income, from the lowest form that keeps you trapped to the highest that makes you financially free. Stay until the end, because we'll also share psychological experiments that show how people stay stuck and what you can do to break free. Level 1. Survival income, the trapped worker. Income barely enough to cover basic needs: food, rent, utilities, usually tied to hourly labor or low-skill jobs. Zero savings, zero investments, high financial stress. Living paycheck to paycheck, vulnerable to emergencies, no assets or wealth creation. Experiment. In a Princeton University study, researchers gave 2 groups the same puzzle task. One group was primed with financial scarcity. You have only $100 until next month. And the other with security. You have $10,000 in the bank. The scarcity-primed group performed 14 IQ points lower, proving that poverty literally shrinks decision-making ability. If your mind is trapped in survival, you can't think about investing. You only think about escaping pain. This is why moving to level 2 is essential. Level 2. Stability income, the settled worker. Income covers basic needs plus minimal savings or spending money. Common in entry-level corporate or skilled labor jobs. Still dependent on active work. If you stop, income stops. Slight improvement, but still reactive. Few financial goals. Little room for risk. Observation. A Gallup poll found that 87% of workers worldwide are not engaged at work, especially those in stable but non-wealth-building jobs. Comfort becomes a trap disguised as security. Most people stop here because it feels safe. But stability without asset building is just a more comfortable form of poverty. Level 3. Comfortable income, the professional earner. Income exceeds needs and allows for vacations, lifestyle upgrades, and moderate investing. Includes many professionals, teachers, engineers, doctors, managers. Still primarily earned through time. Can buy liabilities, cars, clothes, but not assets that grow. High income often matched by high expenses. Lifestyle inflation. Experiment. In a behavioral finance study, people earning over $100,000 were asked what would make them feel rich. Most said double what they earned. This shows even high earners can feel poor if they don't build passive income. Comfort breeds stagnation. Without financial literacy, professionals stay on the treadmill. Level 4. Growth income, the entrepreneur builder. Income generated from scaling time and systems. Business, online platforms, scalable services. Includes entrepreneurs, consultants, content creators, etc. Income can grow without equal time input. High risk, high reward. Learning curve is steep. You control your ceiling. Example. A study of 500 small business owners showed that those who systematized operations, outsourcing, automation, delegation, were 300% more likely to reach 6-figure income than those who didn't. The key difference here is leverage. You're no longer trading time directly for money. You build machines that generate money. Level 5. Passive income, the asset owner. Income that comes from investments, not labor. Rental properties, dividends, royalties, licensing. Wealth grows even while you sleep. Takes years to build. Requires financial intelligence, patience, and discipline. Time freedom begins. Real-world case, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad experiment. Buy rental properties with positive cash flow, reinvest the income, repeat. He found that with just 3 rental units, he could fully cover living expenses, no job needed. This is the gateway to true wealth. Passive income decouples your lifestyle from your labor. Level 6. Generational wealth, the legacy builder. Income that continues through generations. Trusts, foundations, family businesses, investment portfolios. Designed not just to support you, but to support your descendants. Requires estate planning, tax strategies, and trust structures. Wealth preservation becomes as important as wealth creation. In a study of U.S. wealthy families, 70% of wealth is lost by the second generation, and 90% by the third. The cause? Lack of education and a clear family wealth philosophy. Takeaway: to stay wealthy, you must build a mindset, not just a bank account. Conclusion: call to action. The goal isn't to jump from level 1 to level 6 overnight. The goal is strategic progression. Each level requires a mindset shift. Start by building financial literacy, then build income streams. Remember, wealth is not an amount. It's a system. And if you master the system, wealth will follow. Subscribe to the art of building wealth, because your future deserves more than just a paycheck.